Now you are looking at one of the most beautiful finished samples. This wonderful collection, this is Janine's, and it's time to relax, but look at what you can be creating with this fantastic one-day special. And I have to warn you, we do also have the complete collection. It's an app. As soon as I saw it, I was like, I'm in love with this collection. It's beautiful. Of course, we do have to introduce our Lou. Hello, Lou.
Oh, it's gorgeous, isn't it? I'm so excited.
It is so beautiful. So we have a one-day special option, but then we have a complete collection. Now, what happened last time that we had a fabulous collection on is that you all went for the complete. This is why I'm saying to you, if you can please go ahead and shop online, because it's going to be a busy one. In fact, with the one-day special last night, 20% went, because basically we previewed it, and you know we do the weekend, welcome to the weekend. So 20% of the one-day special's already gone, and you hadn't yet seen the complete collection. No. Okay, the complete collection is already going bonkers, Ross is saying. So get ahead, that's all I'm going to talk about. Now, we have got live via Skype. Here she is. This is Janine. Hello, Janine. How are you doing?
Hello, I'm fine. Thank you.
Lovely to see you. So this is your latest collection. What was the inspiration behind it?
For me, it was time to relax. And especially after COVID, everyone has time to relax. And I want to do is with this collection. For me, I have some illnesses. And for me, it's so important to take time for myself. Take time to clear my mind with crafting, and that's what, my mind behind this new collection.
And I have to say, I also...
Dat kan ik op dit moment nog niet in jouw regio.
It's one of those technical things. There we go. So what I also love about the collection, obviously the designs, but I love the colorways that you have chosen within this collection. They're beautiful.
Thank you.
Because we've
I also really love these colors. Purple and green are my favorite colors. I really love to work with it.
Beautiful. And I know you, Lou, you have absolutely adored working with this collection as well.
I was so lucky to speak to Janine the other day, but I mean, to be able to represent this amazing collection, it's a real privilege for me.
Yeah.
It really is.
Beautiful. Again, we're having a look at some of this artwork. Look at the detail in it. It is absolutely stunning. Well, thank you so much, Janine, for joining us live via Skype. Really appreciate you taking the time, and we love the collection. We love it.
It do.
Thank you very much. And Louise, good luck with doing this show. I'm so happy that you want to do it.
Oh, thank you. I'm really, really, really proud. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Cool. Thank you very much, Janine. We will see you in a little bit. I'm not sure if you're joining us at 8 o'clock. Not tonight.
Bye.
Okay,
Bye.
all right. See you soon. Lovely. Now, let's go through. What we're going to do is really quickly, because the things are flying out, go through each of the items that we've got, and then obviously complete collection, and then I'll make sure I show samples, but I just want you to see what you've got. So first off, the one-day special. In this collection, we have got an absolutely gorgeous stencil. It's a really beautiful set of flourishes. Look at that. And as with stencils, of course, you don't have to use the full thing. You can just use parts of it. We then also have our lovely sticker book that we can see on here. So you've got You Are Enough, Relax, The Darkest Nights Produce the Brightest Stars, Freedom. I love that. Then we have also got the washi tapes. I love washi tape. That's cool. I'm really getting into it more, Lou.
Oh, I love it. These are really good as well, because they look like you've printed them.
Now you're getting 2 sets, so 8 rolls in total. You can see those beautiful designs. And then, as if that wasn't enough, we have actually got the journal. Is it a good one, Lou?
Oh, this is stunning, because you've got different craft paper and black paper in it, and oh my goodness me, it is It is simply lush.
Divine.
It is.
Lovely. And then we've also got these stamp sets. So we've got some with the really nice scripts on there.
Yeah, you've got like almost the dictionary type, and then like a sort of old script, but then you've got the fonts with them in the sentiments, so they're really handy. And the fonts, the sentiments, you can put them all together and make a text background with that as well.
Oh, that's a good idea. Oh my gosh, I've just heard how busy it is out there. Right, a third of the stock of the one-day special has gone. It's £39.93. Now the saving on this is the £15. This carries over for the complete collection. Wait till you hear what the saving is on the complete. Right, moving along then. So we have got a really nice stamp and die set that go together fabulously. Lovely foliage, different types as well, Lou.
Yeah, and the great is they're not the same size either. So like the ivy style one and the stamp are different sizes, so you can get that idea of depth.
Yeah,
with
nice.
It. Yeah,
Look
it's
at
beautiful.
That. Really pretty. So we've got these for you, gorgeous stamps and dies. That is £13.98 with a £4 saving, so that carries over again. So we're talking £19 currently at the moment. The price for this set is £13.98, 655 156. Oh, by the way, everything's being dispatched from the 7th of September. Lovely, lovely. Then the next one that we've got, right, is another stencil, and again, some fabulous stamps for you. Beautiful set. There we go. So we've got the time, because of course there's time to relax. Big stencil. And I love the different clocks, the mandalas. It's fab, isn't it, Lee?
Oh, it's great to doodle in as well, that stencil.
Oh, really?
Oh, it's super. On the black paper in the journal. Oh,
yeah.
Beautiful.
You're so excited. I love it.
Really am.
So we're having a nice closer look at those stamps and that big stencil. It's lovely. Now we will go through things in more detail in a short while. It's just I know that you're going to want to get ahead there. So for this collection, oh right, sorry. Let's just let me just give you the details for these. Apologies. Excuse me. £15.97 and another £5 saving on this one that carries over. Then moving along, we have got. Oh, I'm on the rock. We've got a lot on this show. We've got a fabulous paper pad, and all of this will be in the complete collection if you want to go for it. Let me see, is it open? Did I? Oh, don't tell me I didn't. Oh, it's because it's upside down. That would be why. Beautiful papers in here. Just look at these designs. Aren't they fabulous? Look at the colourways. Absolutely stunning. So you've got your fabulous paper pad. It's beautiful. I'm so drawn to these colours, as I'm sure you all know at home what I love. Look at that with the dream catcher. But then you've also got some dies to make a fabulous, it kind of goes into your journal. So you've got your journal pockets. And here they are, because I know you love journaling, don't you, Lou?
Oh, I've been doing it quite a lot recently, and since, you know, lockdown, that's all I've been doing.
Really?
This is so useful, though, because it's got so many items all in one.
Yeah.
You don't realise how much you can do with it. It's so cute.
Isn't it?
It's beautiful.
And look at this with the little pockets. So here you go, you can create those. Aren't they fab? You've got those tabs. And then I've just got a little swatch here, just so that you can see how they work. So they're a really nice size, aren't they? And really cool.
You know your bullet journalers,
yeah.
They're really good in that as well, because they're like tabs and index cards. So not just for this, they work for the bullets journals.
Excellent. £27.97, £8 saving. That's another one that carries over. 619210. We're carrying on, still got more, because we've got a collection here with 3 paper pads. And again, I think what I'll do, I will show you the front covers here of these, but I'll have a flick through the die blocks. So you can see they work absolutely beautifully. Okay, half of this option has already gone. Look at those colours, aren't they amazing? And hang on, one more. Oh, he's upside down. Hang on. There we are. So you've got your more, no, they're not plain patterns, that's the wrong word, but you can see they're beautiful. Now the blocks, look at these. More than 250 paper elements. I love it. They pop out nice and easy. So yeah, nice cup of herbal tea. You've got some feathers for the dream catchers. You've got those stones that are all balancing. I love that with the candle. Bonsai trees. Oh, stunning. Which one have you got?
There's one there with
this one.
Oh, look at that.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
There's a card somewhere that one of the ladies have done. I'll get it later, and it's just stunning. And I tell you what, I love the other one, but this is something else, this one.
Really nice.
Is.
And then again, have a look at these. Love this. Oh, yeah, getting your scents out, you know, your aromas. Look at that. Oh, bit of ephemera. I love that. These are absolutely stunning, aren't they? So that's another collection that you can go for with your 3 paper pads and your die cut blocks. Okay, Ross feels that this one might sell out individually. I guess because it's your consumable, isn't it, Lou?
This, I can't tell you how, I wasn't into papers, but now I can't do without these.
Yeah.
Because they're just, everything they've done for me, it's all done for me.
Amazing.
I can get on with the other stuff. That's.
Now, oh my gosh, that has now gone limited. That has shot out the door. Now you can get it in the complete collection though if it sells out, so it's £18.95, another £5 saving there, 923409. Are we still going? And then we have got our fabulous papers. Now in here you have got your 12 by 12s, you've got your A4, and you've also got, Lou loves these.
I do really love them, really love them.
And you've got rice papers as well, so just a quick flick through. So you can have a little idea. Look at that with the dream catcher. Aren't they stunning? I mean, that one, look at the colours on that. Wait, isn't it stunning? Rice papers. Bring those in. Look at these. Stunning, stunning, stunning rice papers. And then we've got our A4. Gorgeous. Look at these designs. These are double-sided as well. Excellent. And so what you're getting here is 4 12 by 12s, 4 A4 and 8 rice papers. Lovely. So for that, it's a further £5 saving, so it's £17.84. Item number is 844465. Now, phew!
Wow.
So many people are going for the complete collection where you get absolutely everything that we've just shown you. Now, if you're not a Freedom member, because of all those savings carrying over, etc., and of course you've got an extra £24 off the complete, it ends up working out at £66 saving. But if you are a Freedom member, it works out at £77.06 saving. That's crackers, Lou, isn't it?
It is. And it's three payments.
Yeah, 3 flexis. So for your first instalment today, if you're a Freedom member, it's £33.19, and we will ship everything out to you that you are seeing. Right, the paper pads and the die cut blocks, that has now sold out individually. Only way you can get them is the complete collection.
No.
No, 763 and 792 is the item number for the complete. So we've got a huge stock, but we're already eating through all of it. I think I found that sample, Lou.
Look.
So we are 20% already gone of the complete collection.
How classy is that?
Yeah.
I looked at that, and that's Alison's, I think it is.
Yeah.
And I just thought, oh my goodness me, how's she done that? And then when I saw it in the book, I was like, it doesn't look like it's come from a book, that, at all. It looks like it's a proper print, if that makes sense.
It does, look at this.
And it's so classy.
Yeah.
Look, I love it. Look at that.
Beautiful.
I don't get goosebumps that well, and you know, and I've got them now. I have seriously got goosebumps because the work
that everybody's gone into. Yeah, we'll definitely have to have another look around the set because I'm seeing some amazing samples. Now, another thing that I haven't yet... Oh, by the way, this one's by Rachel.
Beautiful.
And this one is again by Alison, just to show you. But I'm sure you'll find tons of inspiration on Facebook and stuff.
Yeah, Janine done some Facebook Lives in the group as well. So, yeah, please have a look. You see, because you only got a certain time, haven't we?
Yeah. Now, of course, we're going to add to the value now because it will be a random, like a surprise, You'll also get, as while stocks last, got to stress this, a bonus gift, a gift with purchase. So if you're purchasing off this live hour, and it might be this one, it might be this stamp set, and each of these stamp sets are worth £7.99. So that is another little birthday treat from us to you at home. Woo! So we are super busy. Now, as I said, I will show loads more samples a little bit later on, but I know everybody wants to see your demos too, Lou.
I don't know about that.
Oh, they do.
It is exciting. It really is exciting.
Yes.
So when I got this, I just looked at the colours and I thought, oh, this is colour. This is absolute, pure, lush colour and bliss. So I just wanted to show you a little bit first, and I won't stay long. What I thought was, somebody said on another show that they really like the idea of just using simple single items, so not using loads of colours, not using loads of things. So I got out my wheel to show you that the way this has been planned is stunning, because if we look at the colours that are in it, which are predominantly greens and purples, and this is the one we're going to do, and if I look at this and just show you, I can't be without this now. So I'm going to put this little arrow on the yellow, green and the green. And can you see how the yellow green points directly to the red violet? So you can see these colours where it's happening. But also, if we move it to that, we have now got the reds coming in. So we turn it that way and we've got the purples coming in. So you can do reds, purples, all together. So to me, this is Christmas as well. So we've got this, and I was going to show you that it's just all the oxide. So I went, I got all the stuff out, and I thought, right, those will work with it. These will work. These will work. And I've got my indigo blue Luscious powders out. They're perfect for it. I've got my paints out, and I've only got the colours that are in this pack, because you don't need anything else. You really don't. I sound like one of them. Right, I'm going to sell you a vacuum cleaner. No, but so I was so lucky when I opened these up. Oh, look, these are actual sketchbooks. Right. And I wanted to show you. Look, so nice. I'm not going to show it you all. I just wanted to show you. There's no point in me doing anything when I've got everything I need here. Right. So I'm going to show you my version of what these are like. Got you. So when you get home, you'll use the same things and you'll use them your way. So anyway, what I want to show you is I'm going to use a double spread. Now, the paper in the pad, you've got a smooth, what we call a hot press and a cold press, and what that means is one smooth than the other. So if you come into a dilemma where you want to use a double spread, don't worry, you just turn it over. Good point. The amount of people, though, not seriously, that they thought that, oh, that paper's not right, the paper's not right, but you don't automatically think of that. Now, what you do is I've got even my masking tape is purple. Oh, I love this colour. Even my top. And it's not black, it's purple. So to me, these colours, they're just, I want to use that side, so do it that side. Right, so just, what I'm going to do is a double spread. And when I do a double spread, I like to sort of join them together so that when I'm painting, I'm not painting one half and then the other half and painting the whole thing together. And then what I've got is this. I'm going to use this area and this area and this area, and we don't. Do you know, even the writing and the colours, there's not a scrap on here I can't use. So the first thing I'm going to do is look at the spread that Janine's done, and I really did. When I saw this, I just thought I can't improve on that, because that is absolutely stunning. So I thought, well, I'll do my version, because if you try and copy people, that's great. But you're not really doing your own, putting your own slant on it. Yeah. So I thought I'd use the main elements, but I'll show you this. quick. Right. The stencils. The stencils. Look. Right. Look at that edge. Oh, cool. Right. So you've got a fantastic edge there, but you can put them together, or you can have a little line apart. Look. I just thought that was. It's cool, isn't it? Because an edge like that, it's great for me journaling, because I can draw on it. And then move it up, and I've got my journaling line. Lovely. So, right, can you see I'm excited, guys? Sorry about that. That's all right. I'm just going to move this off here, because it's getting annoying me. Quick stock update, because a quarter of the complete collection has gone. A quarter of the stock gone, and we have a deep stock. So that is flying out the door. Look at all of these goodies. And your first instalment as a Freedom member is only £33 and some change. There you go, 19 pence in 3 instalments.
And remember, as a Freedom member, with all the savings carried over, you're saving £77.06. Right. Okay, Luke.
All I've done is, if I'm just wetting around it because I want to rip the edge, and ripping is the best way of getting a really lovely soft finish on your edge. So if you turn it over, and you can see the bit that you want.
Yeah.
Because sometimes it's a little bit hard to see on here. What I did want to say is there's a stamp there, and it's a bamboo shoot frame. It's so useful because when you use that, you can use it for framing. You've got the bamboo leaves, so you could actually do so much with just that one stamp. And I saw it, and I just thought, oh my goodness me. You overlook, because there's that much, you tend to overlook. So I'm just ripping this one out. And the reason I do it this way is I don't want a sharp edge.
Right.
I prefer to have what we call a feathered edge,
That's
and then
nice.
that way it doesn't look as sort of blunt. So I've got this one, and I've got a little one here. And it doesn't matter where you rip this, really. I mean, I'm doing it from the back, so it doesn't matter, but you wouldn't use, I mean, that just sits perfectly on there. So what I'm going to do is just pull that off. So this is going to sit here, and this one's going to sit here.
Lovely.
So we've got this nice field. I'm not going to worry about that at the moment. I am just going to sort of think, right, okay, that's going to be where it is. So the next thing I'm going to do is, I've got all my own paints out that I've had for years. I'm hoping to get these back because these are some of my favourite paints. But yeah, get them out, because if we don't, they dry up. So this is like, you've got a glitter in it. We have had these on the show on here at Hochanda before.
Yeah.
So just a little bit of that out. Now you can see there's a film on it, and that's only because I've not mixed it up properly, but I'm not too worried about that. Just want a little bit of colour. So this is like an olivey green, and then I've got a greeny gold.
Nice. I love these colours.
This is a stunning colour. It's like it's a green, but then when you turn it in the light, it's got a gold on it. Oh, it's stunning. So just going to take that off there, use a bit of an old sponge. So that's the green. You can see it's like that colour, and then the greeny gold. So the first thing I'm going to do is just put a little bit of colour on here as a background. I'm going to leave some white space. So I'm just, well, like the pink in the background actually coming off it. So I'm just really, really not worried about what, now you all know me by now, you'll think, oh, here she goes. They do, people go and they say, oh, you look at that and it looks rubbish, and that, but it does when you first start doing it. It's when you've put all the layers together.
It's the layering, it's definitely the key.
Yeah, that's the bit that brings it all together. So now I've got a little bit of dark. I'm not going to use a lot of this because this
It's quite strong.
Very strong, very, very strong. So this is a blue-green. So what I'm going to do very lightly, because I don't want it to change the colour too much. So just applying a tiny bit. And this has got the power now, it sounds like stuff, that to actually change the whole feel of it, because by doing this I'm going to bring the blue-green into it rather than the yellow-greens. So I've got that, which looks absolutely atrocious.
You are funny, Lou.
It is, it's horrible. You look at that and you're like, oh, where's she going with that? So I've also got some purples. Now this is another colour that you've got to be really careful with, because it is incredibly strong, but I'm just setting up a background. So even if you do go a bit wrong with this at the moment, it doesn't matter because we're going to go over it. So you can see again, I've got very, very little, and I mean very little, and I'm just tickling. And I'm building colour up like this, it's not as frightening.
No.
And I want to just, right, okay, so that looks even worse now, doesn't it? So I'm going to get the stencil. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get a little bit, she says, oh yeah, I've got some white paint, and I'm going to tame it all down now.
Could you use gesso as well?
Absolutely, yeah. I'm starting to use less gesso and more white paint, simply because I like the finish I get on it.
That's fine.
It's slightly different. So I don't want a lot of white paint, and this is a tint base, so it's quite strong. And I'm just going to take some of the edge off. You may not even see it, but what it does do is helps to blend this back into the background.
Okay.
Because this might be way too much for people. They might look at it and go, no, I really don't like that. But it's a bit like anything. You take stuff off and then you put more stuff on and it layers and layers and layers, and before you know it, you can just sort of see it in the background there. It's starting to really tame it down a bit. Right, I'm going to get a bigger piece because that's going to take me all day, that. Oh, I know.
What?
Use one of these. That's it. So you can just see.
Yeah.
Don't matter if it moves. Don't matter about any of that because you're building it up in the background.
Nice.
And then like that.
Can see it though. Yes, lovely.
Yeah, you can just see the patterns emerging now. And then if you want, whilst it's wet, you can actually mingle colours together. So where it's very dark, if you put the white, well, not very dark, but where you put the white, it will show.
Yeah.
So I'll leave that there for a minute. Now what I'm going to do is a tiny bit of, it's got to be done, a tiny bit more white because I'm feeling and think, no, I know.
What are you feeling?
I'm feeling it needs to be toned down a little bit more.
Okay.
So I've got a glue brush. Now it is a glue brush because you can see the only part that's movable is the top part. But that's really good for dry brushing.
Yeah.
Because it only...
It's stiff.
Yeah. And I'm just going to tame this down a little bit.
Okay.
And all that does is just take the edge off so that it's not as daunting. Some people will be looking at it going, no, I don't like it. It's too bright, too in your face.
Now, we are a third of the complete collection gone. It is super, super busy out there. Please make sure you're checking out your baskets. Yeah.
Goodness me.
We'll come and show you what we've got in a few minutes.
Yeah, it won't be a minute now.
That's all right. No rush, no rush.
So all I'm doing now is just at the very edge there and the edge here, I'm just going to put a little bit more white. And the reason I'm doing that is just to tame it down. And you can see now it doesn't look as harsh.
Yes.
And you've got more white space when actually you've got less. So I'm going to get the lovely butter there. I'm going to use some glue. Now I've got some rice paper glue, but you can use anything that you designate for your glue, PVA, anything like that. I tend to sort of, whatever's at hand really. You know, I'm not pretending that I've just used it. I'm not pretending that I like to think I keep all my brushes nice and clean and my good ones for good ones, but I have good intentions, but it never works out like that.
That's like with Leonie.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So I always tend to glue from behind quite quickly because although it is strong, what you don't want to do is you know, really, really, really make it that wet that when you do put it on, it sort of disintegrates. But it is really good quality strong paper, this. So you can see it just has now disappeared into the background. You've got, you know, you can glue on here as well. It doesn't really matter. But do you know what I mean? The edges now, they've gone in. Need a bit more. So
You're chucking things about.
oh, I don't care. And this one is ready made. Sometimes when you get a piece and it's just made for something because it goes in the corner and your choice is taken away from you, and that to me is even better because otherwise I faff about. So I've got that there, I've got that there. I really like that now, and I think, okay, I'm just going to add some more colour. Just going to get my stencils out. But I've got this as well.
Yeah.
And this is the some parchment I had. So get your papers out.
Because they're
get
light
all that
green as
stuff.
well.
Yeah, absolutely, all of it. So I've got this script. And this is going to just fit in so well. I've got it on a mucky block, but never mind.
Yep.
The muckier the better. And I'm going to use quite a light one. I don't want anything too dark. I'm going to use a green, a leaf green, and this is archival. I'm going to test it first because what I don't want is it to be too heavy.
Fab.
So a test on the back, and then that way, perfect.
Yeah.
Then that way, yes, that's it. That way, I've already started some at the page, the other side, because I won't waste that.
Oh, no.
Just because I've done that on it, it starts me off. It just just going to change it that way.
Okay.
And because you're not doing it in black, it's not overpowering.
Definitely.
It's blending it together. I've got a pink one that I'm going to use.
Okay.
And I'm just going to put that in areas and
then am I right to do a quick recap, Lou, after
please. And then it won't be long. Is that the right way?
Oh.
Yeah, that's the right way. And then make sure you go over both as well. Oh, there we go. And then this one here, what I want to do is just put a little bit more there.
Yeah.
That's it. So it doesn't look as stuck on. That's better. So mix and match your colours up there. And then we're on to, actually, if I let that dry now for a minute while you do recap, is that okay?
Of course, that's amazing.
Brilliant.
Thank you, Lou. Right, so we've got updates here. So the one-day special, here it is. So that will be on the bottom of the screen because the thing that's going the most is, of course, the complete collection. But here you've got, in the one-day special, you've got your stencil, you've got your stickers, you've got some fab washi tape, you have also got down there the actual art journal, and you've got those 2 sets of stamps, one of which Lou was just using. So that's at the bottom of the screen for $39.93, and also on Flexi Buy. Again, I'll make sure I show samples once I've whizzed through all of this. Right, but all of this is in the complete collection, of course. Then our next little collection, we have got your stamps and dies, really lovely sort of foliage. They're cool, aren't they? So the bottom of the screen, if you want them individually, £13.98. But again, they do come in the complete collection. Moving along then, we have got our stencil and our stamp. Sorry, it's 2 stencils, isn't it? Because it's the top one, I forgot. This is the one with the crack in it, which I think is really groovy. So you've got the 2 stencils and you've got those stamps there. Bottom of the screen, if you want them individually, £15.97. Then moving along, we have got our, so this is, you've got your paper pad. I think that's the 8x8, isn't it? And then you've got those nice journal dies. If you want those individually, bottom of the screen, £15.97. Now, these next ones, the gorgeous papers and the blocks, you can only get them in the one-day special because they have, the complete collection, sorry, because they have sold out individually and they're beautiful. And then last but not least, we have got our papers. So you've got your 12x12s, your A4s, and then 8 of those rice papers. That's at the bottom of the screen there, £17.84. Most of you are going for the complete collection. We're over 1/3 of the stock gone, and we've got a very deep stock. So that is really, really busy. Now if you're, oh yes, and don't forget, you'll also get a gift with purchase, and it will be one of these. It'll be a nice little surprise for you, and they're worth $7.99 that you won't be paying for. So I'll just have a little flick through. Now, while you're looking at these, if you're a Freedom member, with all the savings that carry over, you will be saving £77.06. Now, I'm going to take some samples as well with me when we have a little look. Now, oh yes, and of course I forgot this, Freedom membership has gone down in price. It's now $5.97 instead of $6.97. So you've got your same benefits, but that is a really, really good deal. And of course you can spread the cost, 3 payments of £33.19 if you're a Freedom member. But do check out your baskets, please, because it is so busy out there. Fastest way to order is online at hochanda.com. Now, must show some. Oh, Lou, this is amazing.
Isn't that brilliant?
Wow, doesn't that look so professional? I'd happily have that sitting on my mantelpiece. I just think it's beautiful. I don't know who's done it because there isn't a name on it, but it is fabulous.
Sure, that's Alison.
Do you reckon?
I could be wrong.
Could be
Might
wrong.
Be Patty.
Okay.
They're all brilliant.
They are.
They're all brilliant.
They are indeed. And then look at this book. So it's been grunged down. So you can do that if you want to. And then look at these pages. So, you know, you don't have to make it pretty. You can make it really fun and grungy. So we've got that fabulous sample there. I'm just going to grab a couple more. Oh, I've got some next to me here. We have got, look at the colours. The colours are sensational. And all of that imagery. And then you can see using the stencil with a bit of texture paste, really doing layers there. That one's Alison. And then bringing this one, this is another one by Alison. She's been very busy, but doesn't that look absolutely stunning? And I'm sure you'll find lots more samples and inspiration online. This is another one by Alison. And then let's bring this one in. I mean, just the imagery is absolutely divine. Rachel's done this. Look at this for a book. All I need is within me. I have the courage to keep going. Look at that. I was not made to give up. I'm grateful for all my blessings. This is a stunning, stunning book, isn't it? Right, as I said, 3 payments of £33 and 19 pence if you're a Freedom member, and you are saving a whopping £77 and 6 pence. The 6 pence is very important. 763792 is the item number. I would advise you check out on the website as the phone lines are still on fire. Right, back to you, Lou.
Yeah, great. I've decided that I'm going to bring in the colours again, and I've got the archival inks, but I've also got the bamboo shoot stamp, because if I do this in a green over the actual tissue, or rice paper, sorry, it actually looks like it's always been there.
Cool.
So you can sort of really integrate using second generation stamps as well, and it really does look, it's such a nice way to sort of bring pieces of work together so that they don't look disjointed, and they look like they've been. See, it's just stunning how it just catches it there.
Yeah.
So I'm bringing this down here, and just to weight it, I'm going to put a little bit here, and then intersperse it, the same stamp.
Yeah.
I'm just going to put a tiny bit of the Majestic Violet with it, just in sort of in between it, just to pick out.
It is really starting to come together, this now. It's gorgeous.
You don't need a lot, honestly. This is basically just the colours that are already in there, your rice papers, and then sometimes I make it a lot more difficult for myself, and I think a lot of us are guilty of doing that sort of thing. We sort of put too much on or overthink it, and really let's get back to basics. So I've done that with the purples and the greens, and I've sort of brought it together. But there is a beautiful mandala. You can't miss this. This is absolutely stunning. Now what you could do with this is you could, I think white would be beautiful for this. Stamp it in clear and then just put a white embossing powder on it, but I'm just going to use an oxide on it in Shaded Lilac, just to give you a really soft look. Just again, and if it's too much, what I really like is you're able to sort of rub it in so that you don't have harsh lines, which is what I don't want. So I don't want to use too much stuff. I want to just use what I've got. There we go, that's better. And then rub out the lines so it doesn't look. Really love this. I see, I haven't had to do anything. That's the best part. It's all been done for me. So there we've got that. And then what I would do is, you've got the text, you've got the washi tape, whichever you want. I mean, the text and these are great. But you just pick whatever you want and have it as a, I quite like the idea of it following like that.
Yeah.
You can have, it's got its saying, you can write your own because it's got the lovely alphabets at the back.
Nice.
So I think it's...
Oh, Lou, I need to do quite an important update.
Yeah, sure.
Because, okay, the one-day special by itself has now gone, has it? Right, it's gone limited, Lou.
The one-day special?
Yeah.
What am I going to... Oh, behave.
So that is the one-day special itself. It has gone limited. So go for the complete collection, because if this goes, then the only way you're going to get it is in the complete collection. And remember, your first instalment, I know you're paying 3 times in 3 months, but your first instalment, have I got this right, is actually less than the one-day special price. Because it's £33 if you're a Freedom member, and yes, you're paying the next month and the following month. But with what am I trying to say? With flexi buy, we send it out to you once you've paid that first instalment. So I like to say you can play before you pay, if you know what I mean. But look at all of these items. So 3 instalments of £33.19. Gosh, this is going to keep you crafty. This is gorgeous. We are now 40% of the complete collection gone. So everything... No, right, that's it. The one-day special has now sold out.
No. Behave.
I love that, behave. So the only way you can get the one-day special options or parts, that's what I'm doing, elements, that's a much better word, is in the complete collection. Thank you. Again, still phone lines really busy, so do check out your baskets online. Thanks, Lou.
Thank you. Oh. Right, what I've done is I've ripped off a piece of this. And it doesn't have to be this, it could be I've got all coloured card. I mean, I have seriously just brought one box with all the coloured card that is going to match these, so I could put any of them in there. But this, all I've done is tear it.
Yeah.
I feel quite bad tearing this, and then I've decided that I'm going to see what it looks like with this, and I quite like the idea of just having that straight edge with a, because it's not overpowering it in any way, it's adding to it, I think. So get your and you could do a bit of parchment would look amazing with this.
Yeah.
If you did your mandala parchments and all that, I know it would look stunning. So I'm not genned up on this. I leave this to people like my good friend Jane or Barbara and stuff. Right.
Is it dried up?
No, I tell you what, this is annoying me, this, because I've gone round, because Mark says to me, unbung everything before you start, and I went unbunged it all, and it's all bunged up again. But yeah, so the way I do these is I stick only underneath where the words are, and then, because it's notoriously hard, isn't it, to glue down parchment, you can see it. So I'm just going to stick it underneath there, and then maybe rip, or you've got some brads, and stick them down there. And all I'm going to do then is, you might need a bit of paint or something, but you don't have to have it. But I'm just going to get my paintbrush, there it is, see if we've got a little bit of that. It might be dry. Oh no, I've got a little bit of colour. And all I'm doing is get a tiny bit of the purple. You don't need to, you could use a pen, a paper, anything, a pencil, and I'm just smudging underneath and round it just to give it a bit of, so it, and you can do it on that, but just be careful because it's renowned for not liking water.
Yeah.
I'm going to rip that off because it's annoying me. But I need a bit of glue down there. So you've got, your coloured pencils all look great with this as well. Right, just going to leave that there because I'll be faffing around with it forever. But last bit is just take, now this is sort of dry now, and it's, I like it when acrylic dries, you still get some colour, but it's not overpowering. And I'm just going to just tickle the edge.
Give it a
just tickle, and it's very light, and I'm using the Majestic Violet again.
Yeah.
And then if you've got time at home, which I haven't here, but if you've got time, get your doodling pens out, do a bit of doodling, go outline all your drawing, all your words and your Buddha, or anything that's on it. It doesn't have to be just that. And then the last bit is, if you just take that off, so that when it's in, when it's in your journal, because you've done it together,
nice,
you've got the 2 pages that now what we call flow.
So it's like cohesive.
Absolutely. And then that bamboo, the bamboo stick, is really great if you just want to use it as a, because it's flexible, you can have it straight, curved, or anything. And if you want to use that as a sort of journaling line, you can do that as well. So yeah, I mean, I love that. But I must admit, Janine's been able to spend a little bit more time. But there we go, we've got 2 different ones, one very quick one, and then Janine's version, but with a bit more time, there's not, with a bit more time, mine would look different again with pastes on like this. So you've got a really nice sort of feel to it. And all I've used is rice paper, 3 colours. We've done purple, green and white, and that's it.
It's beautiful.
Oh,
lovely.
In there.
And the relaxed, lovely. Thank you, Lou.
Thank you.
Right, so if you are just joining us, the one-day special sold out in pretty much 40 minutes of this first live hour. You can get those elements though in the complete collection, which are on screen, but 45% of the stock of the complete collection has now gone. £99.58 if you're a Freedom member, or 3 flexes of £33.19. I think that was right. Yes, yes, yes. And in total, with all the savings that carry over from the bundles, you save as a Freedom member £77.06. So it's what we call a why not deal. Now, Russ, did you want to see all the bundles? Or yes, you do. Okay. Obviously, one day special, you can only get it here. So here it is. We've got the you can only get it in the complete collection is what I mean. You've got your stencil, you've got your fabulous stickers with some really cool inspirational words on there. You have got the washi tapes, you've got the journal, and you've got those 2 sets of stamps. And can I just show that? I mean, just look at this sample of this box. Isn't this absolutely amazing? Look at what you can do with this. Gorgeous. This design team are brilliant.
Yeah, give them a shout out.
Yes.
We've got Susan, we've got Alison, Rachel, Karen. We've got other people helping out as well. Patty's in there, and they've all got distinctly different styles,
Yes.
and they're all wonderful.
Yes, they are. They are.
Very lucky.
Gorgeous. So there's your first elements in the one day special. Then moving along, we have got the stamps and the dies. Individually they're there, but they're 2/3 gone individually. It's £13.98, 655-156, and Lou's done some boards for us again, just so you can see how they cut out. Lovely. Oh, sorry, just hold
Nice
these.
to see them on, but actually Janine did them for me, so it was nice. You're able to see it clearly then, aren't you?
Yeah, you are. Now I realise what I've been saying is stamps and dies to match. What I mean is they work well together, but they're not.
Yeah, they don't. They're in the same style.
Yes,
different
thank
sizes,
you.
Yeah.
So I should have said it that way, but that's what I meant internally. Anyway, but lovely board there. Then, moving along, you have got your 2 sets of stencils and those fabulous stamps. So half the stock individually have gone. You can see those stencils there. But there's also the stencil at the top here that's part of the package. And I like this one. I think this is the one that's got the... yeah, how would you call it? In the centre, so it parts, which is fab. And you have done the stamping for us on this one. Let's have a little look. Gorgeous on that board. There's really intricate designs, aren't they, Lou?
Yeah, when you look at them really closely, that mandala's stunning.
Yeah, nice. And I know you did. I realised that you did a little swatch for us. Now I've got to make sure I get the right one. That's the one with the lines. It's cool, isn't it? Let's just hold it up a little bit more. Really like that. Oh yeah, and then here is the mandala, just so you can see how it goes. £15.97 for that collection at the bottom of the screen. Then moving along, we have got our paper pad. It's the 8x8, and then you've got the little dies to create the journals. I'll have a little flick through the paper pad for you now. Here we are, beautiful artwork. It's 36 sheets. It's your 8x8 inches, and you've got 18 patterns. It's 170 GSM. Look at these wonderful colourways. Aren't they stunning? Yeah. They're single-sided, so you're not having to choose. Look at that with the script. Amazing. Look at that. I love dream catchers. There's just something so, I don't know, peaceful about that. I mean, look at that with the peacock feathers. That is glorious. And you can see those greens and purples going through. And then here, look, is a little board. It's got a pocket and a mandala on. Isn't that fab? Look at that. So at the bottom of the screen, if you want this little bundle, it's £15.97. Now, yes, we sold out of this individually. You can only get it as the complete collection, just like the one-day special's gone. So you've got 3 fabulous paper pads, 15 by 15 centimetres. Now let's have a little flick through. Again, it's 170 GSM, but they work wonderfully. So I think these are the same, oh, look at that flower, as the paper pad I've just shown you, but it's a smaller size. But then, let's bring this one in. Oh, the colours in this. You've got Lotus Flowers. So in each one, 36 sheets, 9 patterns. And I love that. Look at this, absolutely beautiful. Look at those colours. I love it. You've got that lotus flower. It is gorgeous. Bit of meditation going on. Nice. Carrying on. Did I show you that one? I did. Just keeping an eye on the time. And then you've got your lovely background papers. Oh, look at that one. That is stunning. Beautiful. And then, there's still more. There's still so much more. You have got your little die blocks, die cut blocks. There's these, you just pop them out. So in here, you've got your mandalas. So they're already cut for you, like cushions to relax on, scents. You've got your tickets. Love the tickets. They're great, aren't they? Beautiful. Look at these. So they just pop out. There's another one. And look at those with the flowers to pop out. Again, those colourways are absolutely divine. Purples and greens. Stunning, stunning. There's a bonsai tree. More wonderful flowers. Gorgeous. So as I said, you can't get those individually now, only in the complete collection. And then we have the papers. So you've got your 12 by 12s, you've got your A4, and you, excuse me, have got your rice papers. Now your 12 by 12s, how many of these are we getting, Ross? 4, is it? Yes, excellent. 4 12 by 12s, 4 A4s, and 8 of the rice papers. Let's see. Gorgeous. And then we've got our A4s. And yes, these are also double-sided. Let's look at that with the floating candles. I love floating candles. They are gorgeous. There and there. Look at this. Beautiful. And then the rice papers. So we're getting 8 of these. Let's have a little. There you go. Lots of you are buying these individually. They are at the bottom of your screen for £17.84. That is glorious. There we go. Oh, she says, I'm all fingers and thumbs. However, if you want the complete collection, so we're no more one day special and no more of the card bundles. You can only get them with the complete bundle. With all the savings that carry over, as a Freedom member, you have got a £77.06 saving. And of course, you can spread the cost on Flexi by 3 payments of £33.19. 763792 is the item number. I just wondered, where did that sample go? That lovely one we opened with. Is it over? Oh, it's over there. I wonder if we could maybe get a shot at some point, if that's all right, because it's beautiful, isn't it? So, Lou, what will you be doing in the 8 o'clock hour? What do you fancy?
I'm going to do some backgrounds with the washer.
Yeah.
And I'm going to create some apertures using my jelly plate. So,
yes.
Yeah, exciting.
Yes, lovely stuff. So here's that gorgeous sample. Oh, sorry. Here's that gorgeous sample again. It's so nice, and I might just grab a few more just to finish off, because I don't think we've got enough time to start another demo, have we, Lou?
I could do a quick one if anybody wanted a quick one.
In 2 minutes?
Yeah.
All right then,
yeah.
go for it. That works.
Gel plate. Right.
Well, I'll never doubt you again, Lou.
Yeah, we say that now. Gel plate, and all I'm going to do is just put some. I want to create an aperture background. Really easy.
Yeah.
So I've got the shaded lilac. You might think, oh, there's nothing on that, but there is. And I'm just going to take some of this. Bear in mind when you use this, though, that it's going to be back to front. Okay. So, you know, you might need to just sort of make sure that if you're using writing that you don't mind it like that.
Yeah.
So you do that. I'm just going to take a pull, and this is going to be, because it fits this perfectly, I'm going to be able to do a registration. Now, this is a background, an aperture background, so that I can get.
Oh, that's cool.
So you can just see.
Oh, and we might have to wiggle it a little bit.
Do you want me to wiggle it a little bit?
We're coming in. Ah, yes, we've got it.
And you can see, and I could have that as the aperture now, and then I could build up more and more colour on it, so the layers, and I could pull another one off there. So really quick, easy background. And then if you think about a word on it, it's just look how easy that goes.
Nice, really nice.
Really quick.
That was the quickest demo ever.
Ever.
The quickest demo. Right, so the phone lines are still extremely busy. So do make sure you're checking out your baskets online, because that is your fastest way to order. Thank you so much, Lou.
Really, I mean, I've just pulled another one. Like, oh, I'm not going home tonight, me.
Yeah.
Well, I've got another hour and I can't go anywhere.
No, you can't go. We're not letting you go. And then, of course, Lou will also be on tomorrow, well, depending what happens with stock, of course, at 8 a.m, 12 p.m, and 4 p.m, because it's always nice then to, you know, in a few days' time when you get all of your goodies, have a look on Rewind. Oh, and what's the dispatch date again, Ross? 7th of September for, so next week, not too long. Thanks very much, Lou.
Oh, I loved it as always. Nice to work with you again.
It is. We haven't worked together for ages. Right, I'm going to hot foot it next door now.